Hi, Barry Foster here, and welcome back to The Scottish Job. This is episode number 44 with Glenrothes. And today we've got a very big league game. It's Glenrothes playing the Braves. That's third versus second. But before we get to that game, this is what's been happening since our last video. We've played a total of 4 more games. Didn't start off all that well. We lost 3-2 at home to Kenaway in the South Challenge Cup 4th round. Charlie Olsen opened the scoring for us. In fact, it was an equalising goal there. And finally, Aaron Ben did get a consolation goal in the 93rd minute. But that was quite disappointing to go out in the 4th round. The board actually wanted me to make the 5th round, so they weren't too happy with that. We then played 3 league games. We were away to Civil Service, finished 0-0. That was a pretty hard-fought game. Unfortunately, we just couldn't find the back of the net. We then played the Cumbernauld Colts away from home. We beat them 3-1. Curry scoring from the penalty spot and Jordan Allen with a brace. And in the final game, we played Gretna 2008 at home, and we beat them with a similar scoreline, and that was Allen, McAvoy and Marsh Hughes all scoring goals. And after those 3 league games, this is the table. It sees Glenrothes, after 26 games, in 3rd position on 53 points, 2 points behind Braves on 55 and East Stirlingshire on 58 points. The Berwick Rangers and Spartans have played a game extra and they're sitting on 53 points as well. So today's game is a very, very important match. In order to have any chance of making top spot, we've got to win today. And then hopefully in the final 3 games of the season, which are away to, Bonus at home, Tranent at home, and then on the final day of the season, away to Dalbeattie Star. So we have to beat the Braves today. Before we get to that game, just a couple of new transfers. New player signed, Robbie Leach. We actually gave him a contract to the end of the season, mainly because he's versatile. He can play left or right winger. So he's on board until the end of the season. I think he's got a contract extension in his contract as well. And we've also signed young Aaron Ben, a 19-year-old striker. He's already scored a goal for us. I think he's got some interesting attributes there. He's only young, so we've given him a contract until the end of next season. So they're 2 new arrivals. I did try to get one of the central defenders we were giving a trial to. We offered him a contract. I actually upped the money that he was wanting, but unfortunately ended up going to a league club. I think he ended up getting a salary a good £100 more than what I was going to pay him. So we missed out there, but that's the way it goes. But anyway, without further chit-chat, let's go and play the Braves. And here's the starting lineup for today's match. Richardson in goal, Lawton, Olsen, Hammond and Lumsden across the back line. Edwards, King, Marsh Hughes and Lovett in midfield, and Allen and Curry will lead the attacking line. And on the bench we'll have Goodman, Watson, Paver, Stewart, O'Deep, Leach and Rio McAvoy. Let's go and chat to the boys. Fair bit to choose from there, but I think I'll pick the 1/3 from bottom. Let's stick to the plan and be patient, and fingers crossed that we come away with all 3 points, and fingers crossed that East Stirlingshire cannot win today either. But I think a defeat will torpedo our chances of maybe top spot. Even a draw will make it very difficult. Anyway, that's Edwards going over for a bit of a tumble, so we'll get a free kick there just outside the box. And this will be King. We'll take it. Oh, well, decent header by Olsen, but the keeper, he got his hands to it. So maybe a promising start there by Glenrothes. But it's a little bit disappointing that Ben Hammond, he's been a really good young defender for us, but he's refusing to sign a new contract. I've got a feeling we're going to be losing him at the end of the season. I'd love him to sign an extension, but I've made a number of approaches, and he keeps basically saying he doesn't think Glenrothes are good enough for him. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, this is a good attack by the Braves, and well defended there by Lawton. But they've still got that's well and truly over the bar. But the Cali Braves have been doing very well in the league this season. So we know they're going to be a tough opponent today. Once again, a highlight maybe for the Cali Braves. Nice deep cross. Oh, hits the upright. Well, that was pretty lucky. Cleared now by Hammond. So the Braves almost took an early lead there. The woodwork came to our aid, which is nice to see because often it goes against us. Anyway, this is a ball looking for Curry, but it didn't quite get to him. So the Braves will play it out of defence. And they do that rather confidently. It's back to all the way back to their keeper. That's fine. I don't mind them doing that. They can do that all day long. Anyway, this is Allen now to Curry. Oh, nice ball. Can he get a shot in? Oh, he does. Jordan Allen has opened the scoring 1-0 to Glenrothes. And that was Curry providing the assist. A nice bit of teamwork there between the two strikers. The header well won by Olsen, and Allen getting that pass from Curry, and very nice finish. Kept his cool and placed it perfectly into the back of the net. So 1-0 to Glenrothes. That's what we wanted, but it's only early days in this game. Plenty of football left. Just looking at the other games, East Stirlingshire still 0-0 in their game, and they're playing away from home. And this is young Edwards, the loanee this season for us. Now Marsh Hughes. Now Edwards, he's been a very good left winger for us. Gets his cross in. This is aimed for Curry, but that's a bit of a looping sort of a header, posing no problems for the keeper. But the stats are pretty even, although the Cali Braves, 56% possession, so they're getting far more of the ball. They've got slightly better XG. And this will be Hammond who will get possession. Now Marsh Hughes, the playmaker, to Curry. Oh, nice ball to Edwards. Oh, he took it first time. And he tried to cut it back, but it was intercepted. But once again, a good move by Glenrothes, but this is Dahl making a good run for Cali Braves. Now Herve looking for Gellard. Oh, he might be... Oh, he was onside. I thought he might have been fractionally offside, but he scooped it over the bar. So that was another, I think, good opportunity there for Cali Braves. But we're getting up to the 30-minute mark in the match. So far, the team seem to be playing pretty well. Maybe Harry Lovett a little bit down on the right wing position. But if it can stay 1-0 until half-time, I'll be pretty happy. Both strikers are having a pretty good game. At the moment, Marshu 6.6, he's had a few funny games lately. He hasn't been really hitting his straps. And that's another good header by Olsen. I must admit, I think Charlie Olsen is going to be a good signing for us in the centre of defence. Now this is Binney. Oh, he's found Gellard. Oh, this is going to be the equaliser, I think. And it is. So they've made it 1-1 with about barely 5 minutes to go before the break. But that was a good team move by the Cali Braves. And they opened Glenrothes up. Binney with a good centre. And the shot by Gellard was only parried by Richardson, and Hervey just tapped it into an empty net. So it's all square. But I guess the Braves have probably deserved that, considering they've hit the woodwork. We've got 2 minutes of added time. I think that's going to be the opening 45 minutes. It is before a pretty good crowd, 229 fans here at the Baroot Stadium. Let's go and chat to the boys. Okay, half time, point the old finger and tell the boys to keep going. I was tempted to say that I wasn't happy, but they weren't that bad really in the opening 45 minutes. So hopefully they can grab the lead again, but it's the Braves with early possession. And that's Gellard to McGill. They seem to keep the ball rather well when they've got it. Now this is Walker. And he's lost out to Lovett. That was good work by Lovett. But unfortunately, maybe a free kick, I think, for the Glenrothes. But obviously nothing came of that. Anyway, this is Lovett again with a bit of a looping header. Trying to find one of the strikers, but didn't quite get there. Anyway, the Braves with possession once again. This is Dahl back to Armstrong, looking for Gellard. They're knocking it around. We're going to have to be a little bit careful. Well, that was King with a pretty awful challenge. So what's the... Oh, it's a red card. Well, okay, I'm not surprised. That was not a very good tackle by King, and that's not like him at all. Okay, well, I think Odeep's going to have to come on the field for, unfortunately, Curry. So Odeep will go back into the midfield. Allen will be moved into a central position as striker. Getting there, my young lad. And we'll confirm those changes. Let's get back to the game. So that's a bit of a blow. And that's not normally like King. He normally doesn't go in there. Probably two-footed, I guess. But anyway, we're down to 10 men. I think we'll call out some encouragement to the boys. Waiting for our next highlight. And what's happening? East Stirlingshire, they've taken the lead against Gala 1-0. That's not what we really wanted. Anyway, maybe about 30 minutes left in the game. And... we're probably going to have to make another substitution pretty soon. And I think we will. We'll go to the bench once again. We'll bring on Greg Stewart. He will come on for Lloyd Marsh. And we'll put some fresh legs in the middle of the park. Anyway, finally a highlight. Once again, it's maybe for the visitors. We certainly don't want to concede a second goal with maybe 20 minutes left. Now this is Gellard. Now Binney. Oh, he's put it through for Gellard. Oh, good save by Richardson. It'll be a corner, but he made a very good save there. Can we defend corners? Often Achilles' heel in the game. Now this is Armstrong for the Cali Braves. Deep and long, well taken by Richardson. That's what we want to see our keeper doing. Now, is he going to play it long? No, he just throws it out. But so much for the highlight. Well, another highlight now. Once again, possession for the Cali Braves. Oh, good tackle by Olsen, but they keep possession. Oh, I hate that. A good tackle, but we don't get possession. He's got to be offside, I think. Anyway, it's blocked. And he is offside. Yes, he looked well and truly offside in that position. Okay, we're over 75 minutes. And certainly on the match stats, I guess it is favouring the visitors. But we're hanging in there at 1-1. And I've got a feeling East Stirlingshire might now find themselves level with Gala. And this is Odeep. Oh, rush of blood. Didn't get it on target. Put it high and wide. Okay, let's make our final substitution in the match. It's going to be a little bit of a tough one. I think we'll bring on Robbie Leach for a very tiring Charlie Edwards. So we'll give one of the new signings a bit of a run in the remaining 10 minutes of the match. But here's a Lumsden with a throw for Glenrothes. Now Stewart, at least he's got fresh legs. Lumsden crosses, but that'll be met by their defence. Now Lawton to Stewart. He tries his luck. He wasn't far away. I can't blame him. He was a fair way outside the box, but it was a fairly good effort. And we're into the 88th minute now. And once again, another highlight for Glenrothes. And this is Leach to Lawton. Now Odeep. Now Stewart playing it to Allen. Unfortunately, the pass was intercepted, and this is Tooten. Oh, another wild-looking tackle by Odeep. This is going to be a red, I think, as well. And it is. So he gets his marching orders. Good grief, we're down to 9 men, 2 midfielders sent off. Well, that's pretty disastrous. I think we're just going to have to bring Stewart into the centre there. We'll have to maybe just put him on a support. And I think we'll also have to go, I think, balanced. Let's not get too negative. With 4 minutes of added time, and it's a free kick to the Cali Braves. Well, if we can hang on for a 1-1 draw, I'll be very, very happy since we're down to 9 men, but pretty pissed off that we've had 2 red cards. Anyway, this is Allen. He's got no one really supporting him, so he puts it back to Hammond. He's going to have to do a lot of work here. He looks for Lovett and found him. Now this is Stewart. Now Lovett looking for Allen. Now Stewart again, got to keep possession, and he doesn't. He gets tackled. He's robbed. And this is a good move by the Cali Braves. Oh, they've butchered it. They should have made it 2-1. But he certainly butchered that opportunity. So we've been let off the hook again, but once again they're keeping possession. Now this is Yates looking for a striker, but didn't get to him. Now this is Lawton. Don't do anything silly, fellows. Come on. Yeah, play it back to Richardson. Put it straight down the park, but we're not going to contest that. We've got probably maybe just over 2 minutes left. Now Armstrong. Oh, he's found Tooten again. He's in. Oh, good save by Richardson. He's conceded a corner, but once again he got his paws out and he knocked it away. But we've got to defend this corner. Armstrong, he'll float it in, and that's been headed away by Olsen. Good header, must admit. He's done well in the centre of defence. And their keepers come off the line to take that cross with ease. Maybe barely 30 seconds left, and that was a good clearance. Oh, he's through. Not again. 3rd time lucky. Oh, he's missed it again. Well, talk about lady luck. Sitting in our stands today. I reckon that's going to be probably the final bit of action in this match. I think we're going to get away with a 1-1 result. But it's not quite over. It is now. Full-time, Glenrothes 1, Cali Braves 1. I must admit, I think the Braves were pretty unlucky not to win that game. Look at their XG, 2.13 to ours, 0.73. I'll take the point. I'm very happy with that. Let's go and chat to the boys. Well, I'm not going to be too savage on them. I'm going to tell them that I'll take that. I don't think we were playing at our best, but I'll take that, a 1-1 result. Let's see what happened with the other matches. Well, there you can see the other results from the matches today. And as you can see, East Stirlingshire have suffered a 2-1 defeat away to Gala. So that's a great result for us. Shame we didn't get all 3 points today. But as you can see on the table, it's Glenrothes on 54, Cali Braves on 56 and East Stirlingshire on 58. We're only 4 points behind the leaders with 3 games in hand. We still do have a chance to grab that top spot. And as you can see, Adam King is banned for 1 match for a bad tackle. I'll confirm that. He'll get fined half a week's wages. And Odeep for exactly the same, a bad tackle, and he'll get fined as well. So a bit of a blow that in the next match we'll be missing those 2 guys. And let's have a look at the schedule. The next video will be the final game of the season. We'll come back for the away game against Dalbeattie Star, and we'll wrap up the season with that particular match. Hopefully we can get maximum points from Bowness and Tranent. Both of those games will be at home, and then we're away to Dalbeattie Star. So that's the video for today. A pretty, I think, lucky 1-1 home draw against the Cali Braves. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do. Until next time, I'm Barry Foster saying it's goodbye from me.